2025 and beyond is going to be a rather eventful time for fans of action-adventure games, since the months ahead are filled with all sorts of releases that are trying to do something new. We will be taking a look at 25 such games, so without further ado, let's begin. Tomb Raider 4-6 Remastered. Tomb Raider 4-6 Remastered packs 3 of Lara Croft's adventures, namely The Last Revelation, Chronicles, and The Angel of Darkness in one handy package, complete with redone visuals and quality of life upgrades. It looks like a fun way to revisit these classics in a new light, or better yet, experience them for the first time, so do check out this one when it releases on February 14th, 2025 for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered for PC. The Last of Us Part 2 took what worked in the original and amped it up to 11 with a more bombastic story and complex encounters that are almost an act of personal expression. Naughty Dog is now bringing the PS5 remaster to the PC, complete with updated frame rates and cleaned up visuals, which should make it worth a revisit. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for PC. In 2024, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 was confirmed as the next major first-party PlayStation title for PC. Insomniac Games has also revealed details on the 2 different editions that players on the platform will be able to purchase. There is a standard edition which, in addition to the base game, will also include all updates that have been released for it over the past year. That will entail photo mode, mission replay, new game plus, additional suits, and more. In addition to the standard edition, a digital deluxe edition is also offered, which, in addition to all of the above, includes 5 exclusive suits apiece for Peter Parker and Miles Morales, early in-game unlocks for 1 suit apiece for both, early unlock for the web grabber gadget, extra photo mode items, and a bonus 5 skill points to spend in-game. Eternal Strands. Eternal Strands dumps players into a magical world filled with fierce creatures and towering behemoths, and tasks players to defeat these beasts and save the world from impending doom. With some impressive art direction and player customization, Eternal Strands definitely has quite a lot to offer in terms of features. It is available for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Microsoft surprised fans recently with the shadow drop of Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which is a remaster of the original built from the ground up for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Built using Unreal Engine 5, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black features new quality of life improvements, including, but not limited to, new enemy positions and damage parameters, and it's built to placate both newcomers and returning players. Hell is Us. Currently in development at Rogue Factor, Hell is Us thrusts players into a post-apocalyptic rendition of Earth, where a mysterious calamity has left humanity in ruins, and you must use your special weapons and drone to rise to the occasion and defeat the otherworldly creatures that roam these lands. With a focus on player-driven exploration and a semi-open world, Hell is Us definitely has a lot of potential, and it might just end up being one of the biggest surprise hits when it comes out for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S sometime in 2025. The Sinking City 2. The Sinking City 2 is all about surviving the many Lovecraftian horrors that lurk within the murky streets of Arkham City, and it's most certainly one of the more striking games to be released in the coming months. Players will be using all sorts of weaponry to stand a chance against these monsters, and that thrill, coupled with some enticing exploration options, should make The Sinking City 2 a worthwhile experience. South of Midnight. South of Midnight puts players in the shoes of Hazel, a young woman who must fight mysterious creatures to the deep south, while uncovering her family's history. South of Midnight flaunts impressive creature designs and stylistic animations, along with fast-paced action based on using special abilities in new and interesting ways. And it all looks really fun. It comes out for PC and Xbox Series X and S on April 8th, 2025. Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Like a Dragon series has been pumping out hit after hit in recent years, and Yakuza in Hawaii is putting a neat twist on the series by taking it all to the high seas. Majima is now a pirate on the hunt for goods and glory, and the gameplay now revolves around taking part in seaside brawls and naval combat. It all looks like quality stuff, complete with the eccentricity we have come to expect from the series. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii comes out for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S on the 20th of February 2025. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed is taking the leap of faith to feudal Japan with Shadows, which is set to release for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S on the 20th of March 2025. In Shadows, players are free to choose between two different protagonists who have markedly different playstyles, with Neo being a nimble shinobi and Yasuke a mighty sword-wielding samurai. This setting and the diversity in combat do look really interesting, and we will definitely be checking it out. Marvel's Wolverine. Insomniac Games has been stringing together hit after hit with its recent Spider-Man releases, and now the developer is finally shifting its gaze to the future with Marvel's Wolverine. Not a lot can be unearthed from the brief cinematic trailer, but we do know that it's going to be true to the character and filled with action, of course. More details will be revealed soon as we approach its unconfirmed release date. Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark is all set to make a grand comeback with the reboot that's currently in development at Crystal Dynamics. Perfect Dark will once again put players in the shoes of Joanna Dark as she investigates a series of ecological disasters in a dystopian future. Between impressive visuals and fast-paced gameplay, Perfect Dark has some plenty reasons to be excited about. It comes out for Xbox Series X and S and PC at some point in the near future. Mafia: The Old Country. The Mafia series is best known for its complex narratives and fitting renditions of crime-laden cities, and The Old Country is no different in that regard. Hangar 13's upcoming crime drama will transport players to Sicily and tell the story of one Enzo Favara rising through the ranks of dominant crime families in the city. In addition to thrilling firefights, players will also have the option to explore the city and its outskirts, which have been wonderfully brought to life in great detail thanks to Unreal Engine 5. It comes out for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S sometime in mid-2025. Marvel 1943: Rise of Hydra. Set against the backdrop of 1943 Paris, Skydance New Media's upcoming project stars Captain America and Black Panther, along with two additional protagonists as they build an unlikely alliance to fight against the villainous forces of Hydra. Gameplay details are still shrouded in mystery at this point, but we do know that players will be able to play as all four characters, and it all sounds quite exciting for now. It will be released in 2025 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Metroid Prime 4 has been in development for a long time now, but thankfully we now have first glimpses of what to expect from this upcoming entry. It's shaping up to be an engaging first-person shooter experience that's equal parts exploration and combat, and it looks pretty solid in action. It will be available for Nintendo Switch in 2025. Crimson Desert. Developer Pearl Abyss has been working hard on Crimson Desert, which will put players in a large open world adorned by sprawling kingdoms, lush forests, floating islands, and much more. Crimson Desert offers a vast net of interweaving gameplay mechanics, right from melee combat to dragon riding to exploration and much more, and we are really excited to dive right in when it releases for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S sometime in late 2025. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid is set to make a comeback with Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which is a remake of MGS3 that's currently in development at Virtuos. Built using Unreal Engine 5 for current-gen consoles and PC, Metal Gear Solid Delta is a faithful reimagining of the stealth action classic, complete with redone visuals and updated cutscenes, along with several quality-of-life improvements. It comes out sometime this year, and we will definitely be checking it out. Max Payne 1 and 2 Remakes. Remedy Entertainment's Max Payne stands tall as one of the best in its class, and its unique blend of bullet-time shooting and noir-inspired storytelling is something that hasn't been replicated to this date. Fans are aching for more Max Payne, and the developer is hard at work on fully fledged remakes of the first two games. Now, not a lot is known about what to expect in terms of changes or enhancements, but we do know that it is in development right now and will be released in the near future. Split Fiction. Joseph Fares and Hazelight Studios has proven itself to be a more than capable developer when it comes to creating compelling co-op games, and its upcoming adventure Split Fiction is no different. You and your co-op partner will be jumping across a multitude of distinct worlds, fighting monsters and solving puzzles together, while uncovering the pieces behind a larger narrative. It's a familiar experience with a different coat of paint, but if the studio's prior works are anything to go by, it's going to be a really fun time. It will be released for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S on the 6th of March 2025. Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding might not have been everybody's cup of tea, but those who jive with its unique brand of gameplay would sing endless praises about it, and for good reasons. The concept of a Strand game is ripe to be built upon, and Death Stranding 2 looks like a great attempt to achieve exactly that. The cryptic story trailers don't give much away in true Kojima fashion, but it does look fabulous, and we will be checking it out when it releases for PS5 sometime in 2025. Ninja Gaiden 4. In addition to the previously discussed Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, the Ninja Gaiden franchise is making a grand comeback with a brand new entry, Ninja Gaiden 4. Players take on the role of a new protagonist, Yakumo, as he hacks and slashes his way through hordes of enemies, and the combat looks absolutely brutal in all the right ways. Don't worry, Ryu Hayabusa still remains playable here. Built as a collaborative effort between Platinum Games and Team Ninja, Ninja Gaiden 4 is unsurprisingly oozing with flair, right from the flashy combats to the combos and the fast-paced nature of gameplay and even the stylistic visuals. Ghost of Yotei. Ghost of Tsushima is easily one of the best open worlds of the last generation. It combined a beautiful open world filled to the brim with picturesque vistas with flashy sword fighting, and the sequel, Ghost of Yotei, is all set to take things to the next level, with dual-wielding katanas and a new map to boot. It all looks really promising, and we can't wait to try it out when it releases for PS5 later this year. Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds will feature embarking on expeditions to hunting monsters and teaming up with other players. Monster Hunter Wilds occurs in the Forbidden Lands, with the Research Commission dispatching a fleet to investigate its mysteries. Players quickly become embroiled in a hunt for Arkfeld, otherwise known as the White Wraith. In a shift from previous titles, Wilds allows players to set up camp anywhere and hunt monsters consecutively without returning to base. The tenets of slaying and carving targets for materials to craft and upgrade weapons and armor are still the same. While you can send out an SOS to other players for help, there's also an offline option for teaming with friendly NPCs. Unlike Monster Hunter Rise, players can have up to 3 AI teammates to assist them. Doom: The Dark Ages. Serving as a prequel to Doom 2016, Doom: The Dark Ages takes our beloved Slayer fighting a mighty battle against the forces of hell during the medieval ages. It takes what worked in prior entries and crafts a more focused combat loop with new tools like the shield saw and flail, better weapons, and even a fully fledged mech to go along with it. It looks absolutely killer, and we can't wait to dive right into it when it comes out for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S on the 15th of May 2025. Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 5 continues to be a grand success for Rockstar even after more than a decade since its release, but fans finally have news about the next entry in this long-running series. Set against the sun-soaked beaches of modern-day Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 6 will be following the adventures of Lucia as she performs high-stakes heists in a storyline that seems to heavily inspired by Bonnie and Clyde. More gameplay details are sure to surface as we approach the fall 2025 release date, so stay tuned until then. So, what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.